Hello and welcome back to the newsroom. On this hour, I am Jerusha Amarigbo. President Muhammadu Buhari is currently meeting with former Minister of Finance Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala at the presidential villa Abuja. She was led to the meeting with the president by the Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment Niyi Adebayo, Minister of State for Foreign Affairs Zubai Dada, and the Minister of State, Industry, Trade and Investment Mariam Katagom. 66-year-old Okonjo-Iweala is in the race to become the Director General of the World Trade Organization, WTO. If Okonjo-Iweala wins, she will become the first African to lead the global trade body in its 25 years history. Francis Okeefe has become impeached as the Speaker of the Edo State House of Assembly over alleged high-handedness. His removal follows a motion by the Majority Leader of the House, Henry Akurobo, during a brief sitting on Monday. His impeachment letter was signed by 9 out of 10 members who were present at the sitting. Following the development, Marcus Onobon, lawmaker representing Azan West State constituency, was immediately sworn in as the new speaker. A former works director at the Abubakar Tafawa Balewa University, Bauchi, Azan Demeh, was killed by unknown gunmen. The assailants reportedly attacked and murdered Jameh around 10 p.m. on Sunday as he drove into his residence in the Todon Salmanu area of Bauchi metropolis. Spokesperson of the Bauchi State Commander Med Wakil said officers have been drafted to the area and the attackers are currently being trailed by the police in order to apprehend them. Tunisia duo Fejani Sassi and Sefedin Kwal have tested positive for COVID-19 ahead of the international friendly against the Super Eagles in Australia on Tuesday. The news comes as a setback for the Carthage Eagles as they will be without the pair who were in the squad that defeated Sudan 3-0 in Tunis. Players have since been dropped from the Tunisian squad for the Eagles friendly and have been placed in isolation, while the Eagle players are expected to undergo COVID-19 tests on Monday. The federal government has pledged a 5-year task holiday for miners who operate in the nation's mining sector, as well as waivers on imported mining equipment. Minister of Mines and Steel Development, Olamilekon Adegbite, disclosed this while addressing journalists on the virtual opening of the 5th Nigerian Mining Week on Monday. Adegbite also added that the government has provided various incentives to both local and foreign investors who will invest in the Nigerian mining sector. The conference and exhibition is organized by Miners Association Nigeria MAN and is hosted by the Ministry of Mines and Steel Development in association with Clarion Events and PwC. Cote d'Ivoire's opposition leader Seth Koko has called on President Muhammadu Buhari and the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, to prevail on Qatar to step down to avoid plunging the country into a civil war. Koko and the opposition parties in the West African country have threatened to make it ungovernmentable if the incumbent president contests the October 31st presidential election. The opposition insists that Qatar, who was elected for the second term in 2015, was not eligible to seek a third term, and his ambition was a violation of the Constitution. The Los Angeles Lakers have ended a decade-long wait for a 17th National Basketball Association NBA title as they beat the Miami Heat 106-93 to seal 4-2 series victory. Before the season, the Lakers had failed to reach the playoffs for 6 consecutive years and last won an NBA title in 2010. The NBA Finals was placed on hold as a result of the coronavirus pandemic, and this season was shut down on March 11th as several players tested positive for the virus. Out was restarted on 31st January. LeBron James was voted the most valuable player, MVP, of the finals after scoring 28 points with 14 rebounds and 10 assists. And that's it on the newsroom at this hour. Thank you for staying with us.